Um, he zig left, he zig right. I mean, it was, I guess everybody knew it was probably going to be the last play of the game. And he was doing whatever he could to buy time, obviously, get his receivers down the field. Guys, I don't remember who it was, but I know I was one of the guys chasing him around. He kept giving ground, and he launched it up there. I don't know who it was. Was it Clay? Buddy Charles, back there in the end zone, and he didn't make the play. So I guess that's pretty much it.
There are people like on the locker room saying they had no idea who was throwing to because all the action was to the left and there's nothing to the right.
Well, I can assure you I wasn't looking at receivers or coverage. Had a job to do at the time, so I didn't know what was going on back there. I'm focused ahead and win for the good guys.
I imagine it's a royal pain when there's a guy back there holding the football and he's doing that. But what is the toll that takes over 4 quarters?
Well, I think it's two sides of the sword. I mean, if you have a guy who the necessity is for him to do that, that means obviously your front's getting after him. There's pressure. Guys are winning. So getting back there, I don't know, say it was easy, but that wasn't necessarily the issue. It's once you get back there, now you have to go from pass rusher to linebacker, and you got to corral somebody who's trying to not necessarily throw the ball, but run and get yardage. And there's more of them blocking there than there is of us rushing. So there's going to be a lane somewhere, and good guys are going to find it. And he got out there a couple times, but again. Pick your poison. You want him throwing it or you want him running it. I think over the course of a game, that's you can look at it either way. But it was exciting to say the least. I'll say that.
I know you guys get measured by sacks, but what you just said is true. You were winning at getting to the kind of the quarterback.
Yeah.
It's just that he wouldn't cooperate.
Just stay there and wait. Yeah, generally that's not the case. I mean, if it was easy, everybody'd be doing it. I mean, defensive line is hard. You got to wait for the ball snap. You got a 300-pound man to deal with, and then once you get him off you, now you got to, contort your body and get to the point of contact. And once you contact, now there's a whole other set of rules about how you contact. So it's a lot, again. But at the end of the day, that's our job. So again, we got one part right, getting back there. But then again, we got to probably do a better job of getting them down. But yardage is yardage one way or another. So that's a defense.
Jim, Xavier Howard is a guy who is really making a name for himself this year. What have you noticed about him, and maybe since training him or since the offseason?
Man, he must have a tremendous D-line that's forcing some errant throws, and he's getting lots and lots of interceptions. Make sure you tell him I said that. No, I mean, I've said it all along. Obviously, we have a thing left side. We want to make sure I'm going to help him out. He's going to help me out. But, take nothing away from him. He's a tremendous football player. You call them ball hawks. That's pass rusher's best friend is a great corner. I say it all the time. So I'm going to do my best to keep getting errant throws, and he's going to do his best to keep getting quarterbacks to pump the ball, and we work hand in hand. And it's not just him and I, but obviously that's how it should work, complementary football, front to back, side to side. So he's been on a run, and I have enjoyed watching it every time he's been out there, and I'm looking forward to continue.
When you say the left side, how aware are you of, the cornerback, or do you guys play off of each other?
Oh, we do. I mean, I tell him all the time, you give me 2.5 seconds, and everything else after that is on me, As I've said it all the time, if, again, like, you're getting the quarterback to his second, third progression, that's my job. You shouldn't have to cover for 5 seconds. If that's the case, that's not on you. I mean, these are elite receivers. That's a D-line, or I put it on my back that I should have been there by then. Now, if he's getting the ball out in 1.5, hey, come on now, let's tighten up and let me do my job. So, again, that's the way it's supposed to work. He's obviously doing a tremendous job at that, and we got to continue to help him out.
Big topic of conversations was missed holding calls.
Missed holding calls? That never happens. What are you talking about?
I feel like you got held by 2 different people on the safety.
Drawing a blank here. I mean, I can't remember ever being held. I mean, it's an interesting game. There's some interesting calls happening today, obviously. Football is changing. We had a couple, was it helmet to helmet, or I don't know the actual Kiko, I don't know what the word is they used, targeting or whatever. I think I had a personal foul today for shoving a quarterback, so I got to stop doing that. Flags, I guess, I don't know.
But it's shooting points off the board because there are two different guys that don't.
Why are two guys blocking me in the first place? This is an issue. I mean, I don't know. I told you this, was it Friday? I don't ever want to put them in that position. You know, you wouldn't leave your keys in the car and leave it unlocked because you don't want to see it stolen. So I try my best not to allow the holding to happen. And if it happens, I can't blame them. I got to blame myself. I let them do it. And my job is to lock my car and eliminate that process from even getting started. So you saw it, you said it, I didn't.
Jim, overall, having this win, still being in the picture for the playoffs, how can you take this and build on this for the next couple weeks?
You probably thinking much further down the line than I do. Especially in December, it's a one-game season every week. I think everybody knows I'm not a statistical guy. I don't count, I don't look, but in December, every game you're playing is probably going to be meaningful. So I say it all the time. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. You got about 24, 36 hours, depending, to enjoy it or to lick your wounds. And Tuesday afternoon, you got to wipe your slate clean and get on to the next one. So playoffs and end the season is not even in my radar. I'm looking forward to about, like I said, 24 hours of enjoying this win, and then you'll be on to the next game.